What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the tribe. How we all doing? We all good? Are we all groovy? Are we all golden? I hope so. Who have we got? We got the Foot Brothers. How you guys doing? First and second, well done. Like deployed. Standing by for Stranger Slaughter. Stranger Slaughter 1. Checking in. How are we all doing, guys? Oh, the partial fun with the resub. Thank you, sir. Resub with Prime. What is going on? Hey, subscribe. Diesel Cheese. How you doing, bud? Are you doing well? Wanted to ask you about the new Maul and if there's a change of quad limit. Quad limit? Now that we know the kit. What do you mean by quad limit, Diesel? People are going to start using Stranger. It's going to get messy. It's going to be great. Oh, right. Sorry. A change of squad limit. I'm not sure what you mean, bro. He's a large unit. You can still use 5 units. Like Great Mothers is a large unit. Jabber is a large unit. You still use a full team. Still use a full team. The lineup isn't... Oh, so quad limit was squad lineup. All right, cool. Squad lineup. I mean, fundamentally, maybe. We'll need to wait until we get some testing done, realistically speaking. But, like, the main useful units, like TW, I still think you're going to be sort of throwing in Juhani there as the Jedi tank for that Omicron. For the unaligned Force user, you still got a couple of choices, you know? You can use stuff like OG Cal. You can use characters, well, there's quite a few really. You could use characters like JTR. I prefer characters like Visas or Barriss or, I know Barriss is a Jedi, Visas or Jedi Cal, preferably. How about Relic Stranger? R9, buddy, R9. Liam Toot, how you doing, bro? What is going on? I did get bamboozled. This bloomin' keyboard, all good, Diesel, all good. I thought I was misunderstanding what you were saying, that's all. Very cold. Yeah, it's getting warmer here in Barbados. So today, right now it's 5 degrees, which isn't too bad. But, you know, if I was to go back 2 days ago, it was like -4 in the morning. So that was cold. Yep, that's the plan today, Grizzly. We will not be winning this GAC. I've literally just set my Stranger team on defense, and he's put a Stranger team on defense for me. And we're just gonna throw teams at it. If we win, we'll try not to lock it in, right? We'll try not to lock it in, because the idea is to test as much as we possibly can what can win. Where does Malicos go when Stranger takes away Starkiller? He stays with Seer. You're gonna throw GAC in your teams to test Stranger counters? That is correct, Grizzly. Did I put Stranger on defense? I did. How do we get Stranger? You have no idea? Conquest unit, Brian. I read the kit and said it was immune to Juhani's unique buff that she has in TW. Yeah, it just means it goes to someone else. It'll go to like Starkiller. 5 degrees isn't bad in the UK for how mysterious the weather is. I mean, you know, could be worse. Thank you, Grizzly. Appreciate you, sir. You went against an R8 Stranger Squad in Arena and beat it with Empire Datacron with Vader. Nice. Best of luck with GAC. Oh, Jay, we're losing this GAC. We're deliberately losing this GAC. No, Brian. So it's not improving grounds just yet. The last 3 sets of Conquest were the Conquest for the Stranger, right? So we just had it finish. That was the only place that you could get him, realistically speaking, was through Conquest. He wasn't improving grounds. This next Conquest that's coming up, you will be able to get some Stranger shards, but you have to be in hard mode Conquest, basically. I think you might be able to get some from normal mode, but realistically, you can get some from performing well in hard mode Conquest coming forward. We should have an announcement for the next Conquest unit shortly. everybody's thinking it's Satil Shan at the moment, based on what Meathead has been teasing in the Swigger Events Discord server. It all points to that. Whether or not it is actually Satil, don't know. She sounds like she would be a lifter for Jedi Knight Revan, potentially, or maybe a lifter for JML, or potentially means that the next era we might be getting Galactic Legend Revan Reborn. So there's loads of cool stuff coming. But it won't be improving grounds for like 9 months. 6 months, 9 months, something like that. What are we doing while we're waiting? Chatting, bro. Chatting. CLS has been the cheapest counter I've seen to Stranger. Well, Jay, unless you're looking at counters in GAC through Barbarossa, it's a lot harder to determine what counters him. Because there's a lot of power gated behind those 6 minimum GAC Omnis, right? What squad will I use when I unlock the Executor? Usually, you'll want to be getting your chief ships for that unit. You want to make sure that you are getting yourself the Punishing One. So farm that. The Lever, thank you so much for the 21 months, brother. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, usually at 5 stars, you're usually facing off against 7-star executors, so I normally go, I've got a counter there, which basically is IG2K, Punishing One, and not Xanadu Blood, Razor Crest, right, as a starting lineup, but that's specifically for mirror matches, more or less, where the enemy's got faster capital ship. Not unlocked hard conquest yet? You'll get there, Brian. You'll get there, buddy. Got 25 in normal? There you go, Tom. Hey, Deliver, what's up, bro? Jedi Links, how you doing? Mr. Trussell, how are you? I'm just vibing, don't mind me. Hello there. So yeah, how many... Like, let me hear off in the chat. How many people unlocked Stranger and what relic level did you take him to? Or you could just say what relic level, and if you didn't unlock him, you could just be like, no relics. Warp, warp. Are you going to Stranger offense or defense? This round, by request of my opponent, he wants me to set it on defense so he can test some stuff. And literally all we're going to be doing is fighting his Stranger, so. R8 Strangers. R8 Stranger for Metalhead over here. R9 for Ryan. R9 for Schnookums, R8 for Lambda, R9 for Jay Chung, R9 or Bust on Thrawn Hub. Hey Thrawny, how you doing, bro? Gear 12 for Zuli, R9 for Tosh, straight to R9 for Richard. No Relic, womp womp. Still on easy mode, that's fair. R7, no Zetas on Jet. R8. Also, hello. Hey Vitriolin, how you doing, bro? No Relics. R10 for Naveed, he's going big balls. R8 for Andy, no relics on Mr. Devil. R11 sounds best. I mean, yeah, we could go R11. We could go R11. Are we all on board with going to R11? I took mine to R9 because I don't have the materials to do that, and there's too many other things that I would need to do than take my boy up to R10. You know, we don't have half the servile motors. Got no corrupted signal data, that's not really a problem. Don't really have any flawed, because I've just been relicking people out the wazoo, and I should really now be just saving materials. But my problem was I took Maul to R8, I took Visas from R5 to R7. Darth Salia, thank you so much for the resub. 13 months with the tribe. What else did I do? I did do some other stuff. So Maul went to R8, Visas went to R7. Nikos as well, coming in with a resub with Prime, 14 months. What's going on, my brother? So, yeah, starting off a hype train over there, ladies and gentlemen, you know, and we are broke now, so Papa needs some signal data. Yeah, so I did that, and of course I took Stranger himself to R9, so I'm like, I'm feeling a little bit thin on the ground when it comes to signal data. Unfortunately. But we've got basically a month to build back up ahead of the release of Maul and all of these error units going into Legacy, right? It's going to be wild. Evening, Shaz. How you doing, bro? Chris, thank you so much for the follow there. I'm officially hoarding for Starkiller. Nice. Yeah, I've been working on going towards Starkiller on my alt account. Starkiller on the alt account, as well as just pushing fun things. I'm starting to slowly work towards GL layer. What am I farming right now? I don't really have a farm on my main account. Because we're basically, you know, we have everything more or less. So I'm more or less, like there are things that I would like to relic up to higher levels, but I just need to save everything for all these error units, because these will all be in your legacy roster in like a month, just over a month, and I need to be ready to like R8 each and every one of them, maybe R9 a couple of them. So that's a heck of a lot of resources to build up. And there we go. Let's have a race to see who can get Starkiller first, Scribe. I mean, I'm sure you'll beat me to it. What's going on, Steelhawk? How you doing, bro? What are the nicknames for the characters? Jocasta, Nuke, Lord Failure, Balls Deeper and such. I really like these names. Oh, I mean, this guy is obviously pretty short for a Stormtrooper. IG9 who? I don't know. I was going to say something mean about this Asajj Ventress, but I don't want to get cancelled. I mean, Yoda and Chewie is definitely the chode. That one's pretty clear. Inquisitor Barriss, I don't really have a name for her just yet. Barink. Darth Vader Duel's End? I don't know. No idea. I'll take suggestions in the chat. Am I excited for testing Mr. Strange? I am, Dark Lefterus. How you doing, bro? Will our strangers hold on defense? That's the question. Who knows, Hudson? Who knows? I think they owe us triple drops for throwing all those legacy units. Yeah, I think... Well, what do you think the chances are that the day they go legacy, we'll see some packs? You know, we'll see some signal data packs drop, and like ascension packs for signal data and stuff like that, and they'll go hard into the, oh, you forgot to hoard for all these characters? Well, lucky you. Lucky you. We've got lots of stuff available for you. What's this? Oh, that's kind of cool. But yeah. Even all this stuff, like getting a bunch of impulse detectors is kind of important, but I'm trying to save my crystals right now because whaling is expensive. Whaling is expensive, and Christmas was doubly expensive. So I need to try and use my crystals over here to get the pulls on the on Barriss when she comes around, and then Vader. 79.99 probs, yeah. Scarface, welcome back, Partial. Harvey Two-Face, yeah. Harvey Dent. In the recent video, you mentioned the game should have a glossary. Yes. Is there a site that has an up-to-date list? I mean, you can usually search a buff or a debuff and you'll be able to find stuff. Like the Swigger Wiki has got a lot of them, but I don't think it's being actively updated anymore. I'm not sure if Swigger.gg is a glossary, has a glossary. I really wish it was in-game though. How about VDE? Vader Dual End kind of sucks. I mean, yeah, but I mean... VDE makes him sound like an STD. I really hope the speculations will be right and we'll have Satil Shan soon. If she is coming, she'll be... Hey, thank you, Sponge Spore Gecko. Appreciate you. She'll be the next Conquest unit. You're contemplating if the Stranger with Maul will be good for defense or a monster to counter a lot of teams. I'm pretty sure it will counter a lot. Pretty sure it will counter a heck of a lot of teams. It's already countering a lot without Spider Maul and without Omicron's active. You know, it's countering a lot just in arena, squad arena, which is wild. So yeah, I've got high hopes. Oh, you're talking TW? Hard to say. Hard to say. I'm hopeful that we will try a bit. Just turning that music volume down a little bit. It was blaring in my ears just a little bit there. Yeah, it's hard to say when it comes to Starkiller or Stranger in TW. I'm sure it'll do okay, especially with Juhani and her Omicron. Yeah, no insta-kills on Maul himself. We shouldn't leave the game to find out what the debuff in the game is. Yeah, I know. I mean, I know you can see in battle, right? You can click buttons in battle to see what's going on and what the what the ability does, or the buff does, or the debuff does. But more modern hero collector games have got in-depth glossaries for every single effect, and it's a really nice quality of life touch. Most want unlock him at high relics. Agreed, Deliver. Yeah, 100%. Definitely be a beast on defense and weaker on offense because you lose banners with Maul, unable to heal past certain thresholds. Yeah, in TW that's less of an issue though, because you don't get banners for health and protection. Jawas with their FDC take out Starkiller and Squad Arena unless the Stranger team is using a healer DC, should make it an easier two-shot in GAC. Potentially. It would be really funny if Jawas with their FDC. How long is that FDC around for? How long have we got it now? We've only got that for 3 more weeks. 2 more weeks. And then it disappears. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. True, but it's TW? Well, a lot of people still like TW. Do we know which era character is coming next? Yeah, it's Barris next. Barris. Just a thought. What happened to pack giveaways? We're going to play with those balls. And basically, I got swamped with work. Meathead got swamped with work. And they also went on annual leave for Christmas vacation. So I haven't run them in a while. I can ask Meathead if we can run them up again. I'm sure he would be down for that. I spoke to him earlier today. He's officially back in work, as you can tell by the Maul kit reveal. Still waiting for the update to kick in. How many dreamies did Indy get for Christmas? What a good Indy. She's a good girl. She had so many treats. Not just dreamies. She had all the treats in the world. And she had lamb. And she loved lamb. Oh my god, did she love lamb. What am I drinking? Vimto. Yeah, what's going on, sub dude? How you doing, man? When do you think the update will come in? It usually goes live not long after GAC starts, but I haven't had the notification. We normally get a notification about half an hour before it goes in. Normally just pops up, but it's usually about 15 minutes after attack phase. So if you look at our defense right now, our defense consists of this. So it's just like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Any speculation for the next era or theme for Conquest? Well, it looks like Vitriolin that we could potentially be getting Satil Shan. So it could be Old Republic related, which would be really cool. So I'll see if I can find the stuff for you guys. Yeah. Here we go. So Meathead did this stuff. He posted these two images. So this over here is an icon that Meathead posted in Swigger events earlier, and people immediately discovered that was looks a heck of a lot like Satil Shan's thingamabob. Satil Shan's lightsaber. That's Sol's lightsaber. But yeah, so this is Satil Shan's lightsaber over here. That's Satil Shan's lightsaber. And this is the lightsaber that Meathead posted. Now, if you rotate this, a lot of the grooves and the buttons and the dents match up to the head of this lightsaber over here. And this is a blue double-ended lightsaber, I believe. Or it might be a single-ended one, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's what people are suggesting. And the other thing was, and that's it there again. And the other thing that Meathead posted was the Hadouken. The Hadouken GIF, this over here. Meathead posted this as well. So if we go from Meathead he posted these two things here, right? This was earlier today. He did the Hadouken. And of course, this scene over here, that's Satil Shan doing basically a Hadouken against Malik, right? Malgus. So that seems pretty indicative of, hey, guess what's coming? You know what I mean? And the only thing, like, she could just be a standalone Conquest unit. Conquest units do not always coincide with the era, like this one. Stranger doesn't really make any sense when it comes to Zuckuss and Forlom and B-Wing and Rogue One. They don't really have any sort of link, right? So it could just be a standalone Satil Shan, and maybe there's nothing else in this era that relates to her. But quite often, Conquest units and eras align. So I'm hopeful that we get Revan Reborn long term. Probably a Jedi Knight Revan lifter, yeah. But why Khmer on defense? He kills everything. Because we're just doing testing, Guitar. We're not going to be actually fighting properly this GAC. Watch it be a lifter for Karth. That wouldn't make any sense, though. Our last two TW opponents kept Glatt for offense. Any idea what she could be used against? Pretty much everything. Glatt in TW basically kills everything. She's so powerful. We had the same thing for Christmas. Well, same meat. I had shepherd's pie with plowed fields. No, I had lamb. As in like a leg of lamb. A leg of lamb was delicious. It would be good to get another Old Republic characters because they are the best era. Now, obviously, take this with, you know, a pinch of salt. It's could be Meathead just trolling us, but this seems way too suspicious. It points far too closely to Satil Shan. The lamb sauce. Yep, did make lamb sauce. She could be a JML lifter. She could be, but I think it's more likely that she's Old Republic lifter. My only concern with her being a Jedi Knight Revan lifter... Felragon, thank you so much for the sub there, bro. My only problem with her being a Jedi Knight Revan lifter, if she was designed to be an Old Republic Jedi lead, or even just like a support for Jedi Knight Revan, it feels like that kind of weakens JML a bit more, and JML is already... He's okay, but he's not, like, phenomenal, right? He already feels like JML needs a lifter, and it feels like if Satil comes to the game and steals Jedi Knight Revan, it feels like that detracts even further from JML, you know, and that's like, nah. Where is the lamb sauce? What specific characters do you think we are getting for the era characters? I have no idea. No idea. But I mean, if it was leading towards like a GL Revan Reborn, then it would have to be characters from SWOTOR, characters from KOTOR 2 potentially. Is there going to be another Thrawn GL? Probably, yeah. She's one of your favorite Old Republic characters? That's sick, Marcus. Unless it's for GL Revan. Yeah, I think long term it would lead to a GL Revan. I think in long term, but I mean that again doesn't help the whole JML situation. It would be super cool. It would be super cool if GL Revan were to use light side and dark side Revan. That would be really sick. So I'm just seeing if we're getting anything else over here. Soon TM. As what's his name? Doja Fett, right? Doja Fett was cool. But we kind of won out with Meathead. Meathead's a dude. Meathead's a dude. He's a dude meister. So yes, this is my defense. Just this. So my opponent can test it, and he will have at least this on defense. I've got no intention of winning this GAC. He just wanted to test this, so I decided let's keep everything else for offense. And you don't even like OL stuff? That's fair. That's fair, dude. Could the next era be related to Old Republic and / High Republic? It could. What's happening? I'm late. What's going on, Teeks? What might you need for Thrawn? Probably a bunch of new stuff. Probably a bunch of new stuff. Was there a data mine for Satil? Not a data mine, just Meathead. Meathead teasing us. Meathead teasing us with some info. That's all it was. Just Meathead drop in this icon, which looks like Satil Shan's lightsaber, followed by this GIF, which just kind of, you know, ties back to Satil Shan stuff again. So this is a bunch of people like, what? And then they're like, wait, it looks just like Satil Shan's lightsaber. So this here, they're like, if you got this little screw here, which is like the screw, you can't see it this side, but you've got the little flanges, you've got the lines, which could be the lines over here. Can't see the rest of it. And then the Hadouken thingy is from the cinematic, right? And there's me just talking shit with people. Yeah. So this lightsaber, it is a dual-ended one. That's such a cool effect. Yeah, so that was Meathead earlier today. People pinging me for stuff. Who's that Pokemon? And it goes back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. But yeah. That's Cal Kestis. That's a cool lightsaber. I mean, that's Satil Shan's lightsaber again. She throws it to this dude. There's a lot of chat in the Saga Events Discord. Ah, there it is. There's the Hadouken. Can you turn off that GIF as it keeps repeating? Absolutely not. Maybe like a Luthen style, having an either or would change his kit. That would be quite cool. 99% sure I'm getting destroyed in GAC today. Good stuff, but it's about time. Traya is a requirement for something. Hey, dude, if they want to have R9 Traya as a requirement, I'm down. I'd love an excuse to R9 Traya. So we get to use Maul as he locked in the error crap. He'll be locked in error for like 2 weeks. For a month. Because you'll be able to use him in error content. Like, when he's going to go live next Tuesday, and you'll only be able to get him to 5-star maximum. And then when Vader comes out, you'll be able to get him to 7-star. And then a week after, well, 2 weeks after Vader's launch, he'll go Legacy. Meathead gotta stop trolling. Hey, that's what he does though, bro. If I had a lightsaber, I wouldn't last long. Probably sneeze and kill myself. It's always Pikachu. It is always Pikachu. Is B-Wing going to be farmable in the same node as Drogon? Yeah, maybe. Who knows? That would be really nice, right? That would be really nice. Can you pin that GIF to your stream with looping? I have no idea. So maybe Conquest kit today? Well, maybe if we're lucky, but we haven't seen anything just yet. We were expecting to get Maul's kit today, and we got Maul's kit today, and he looks freaking insane. So we should have the update to push Maul and Barriss and Vader basically into the game today. Yeah, we've got Maul's kit, Phil. Spider Maul is a speed and health character. Kind of. I think you want to go protection primaries, just because it'll convert into max health. What's the guy getting hacked again and again? Oh, that's Malgus. That's Malgus, that is. He's getting thrown back. In like a week and a half, you can buy Zetas with fleet currency. Yes. What teams do you imagine could beat the full Stranger team, including Maul? What, new Maul? New Maul? I don't know. Make sure you give a follow and a like. Hell yeah, boys. Hell yeah, boys. Let's get it. Malgus before he got his mask. Yeah. Mi amigo bigoton. It means mustached friend. Mi amigo bigoton. ¿En serio? No lo sé. Bigoton? Bigoton? No es mustache, no? I think Barris with Stranger will cause complications due to the revive with Barris Helicron. If you use the Helicron, yeah. Sí, claro. Double Maul, Starkiller, Savage, and the Stranger for fun. Double Maul, Starkiller, Savage, and Stranger? Well, but then you don't fulfill the requirements for Starkiller's Omicron or Stranger's Acolyte. So that kind of ruins the whole team. How do you say bald mustachioed friend? Well, I would guess Calvo, what did he say, bigoton? Mi amigo Calvo con bigoton? Pelón y bigoton, gracias. I thought Calvo was, if I said soy Calvo, no? Wouldn't that be bald? Did we get any new leaks? No, nothing new. Nothing new, just Meathead teasing us. Just Meathead teasing us, being the little tease that he is. It's my announcements on my Discord server. Good times. Hoorah! Que calvo bigoton. Calvo is also bald, thank you. You can say bigoton calvo or bigoton pelón. Pelón. Gracias. Clearly the Wookiee team will destroy Stranger Maul team. Who knows? I mean, we're gonna need to get some suggestions for teams to use when this does go live, because I have basically everything for offense. The thing I've got to be careful is I have to be careful not to kill the team inadvertently. Do you know what I'm saying? Was about to beat a Stranger comp with CLS 5 at first and Mothers. That's a weird team, Teeks. Yeah, that's the thing, like, I do feel like the Omicrons are going to change things quite a bit. You know, triple Omis. I mean, this one less important, but gives you a revive option, right? This one over here is not an Omicron. This over here does do quite a lot. You know what I mean? Lots of armor shred on the board. Fracture losing 100% turn meter isn't going to come into play until we get the new Maul. But basically, this is going to be like, at the start, you can use the Fracture with new Maul, and you can strip away all the turn meter from everybody on the enemy team, which is irresistible, which is huge. Lots of bonus turns. Like, already, CLS, I think, is really going to struggle, just thanks to this leadership army. Because you target one person, so say Han Solo goes first. Pew, pew, pew! Immediate bonus turn to whoever you hit. They can't be stunned thanks to Starkiller's unique, right? So they're going to take a bonus turn. Straight away, turn 1. So you like it already changes the matchup quite significantly. And you're going to deal 35% less damage when attacking out of turn and assists. Then over here, what have we got? If you hit the Stranger gains a bonus turn as well. He can't have his speed reduced, that's kind of not really important. But it makes him immune to speed down, I guess. Equalizing health if you try to kill him. All the bonus damage. Yeah. It's going to get a lot harder, and that's just from Stranger. Never mind everything that you'll get from like, Starkiller. You know, getting all of this. So, there'll be a pre-taunt. Get an extra 35 speed. You're debuffed, you deal 50% less damage. Starkiller is going to assist every basic. So, like, it's going to get nutty, dude. It's going to get absolutely nutty. Could Jedi Knight Luke shut down? No, Paul. Not in GAC. Hey, Papa Derby, what's going on, bro? Happy New Year, buddy. Thank you for the resub, dude. Yeah, so because of the reason we just said, with the Omicron on the leadership, you can't reduce his speed. So Jedi Knight Luke's leadership won't really work. An Old Republic character. You and me not knowing who they are is why CG doesn't really bother with Old Republic characters. The more testing, the less confident a number of us have become in the defensive viability of the Stranger. That's fair. I mean, that's why we are doing this today. It's just seeing what are the counters. Stranger can't ignore Taunt. So if you go up against JMK, you fracture Cat with Maul, but you still got to go through GK. Well, look at it this way, dude. So Caitlyn. So you get fracture from Maul on Maul's turn. On Maul's first turn, he can ignore Taunt, so he can fracture whoever he wants, basically. However, if you fracture GK, GK's speed gets set to 1, so then you basic with with Stranger, and you instant kill GK. So he's gone immediately. You know? Like, GK isn't really an issue. I mean, you could go for double Taunt. You could go for double Taunt. You could have Mace and GK. No, my free-to-play account is only 3 million GP at the moment, Nashon. It'll be a boom boom train. Is that some sort of Bonnie Blue thing? Yeah, he does in his Omicron, Molex. What are your ideas for countering the Stranger? I want to try and see if Mars can do anything. Other than that, I genuinely, I kind of don't know. I don't know. I think teams with insta-kills are going to help, right? So having stuff like JMK Cat to beat it, I think should be reliable. Obviously, if they've got like a Helicron with revives, that makes things more awkward. You can reduce his speed, but it just can't be reduced below his base speed. Oh, that's a good point, yeah. And yeah, that's interesting actually. Let's go back and check it. Is it this one? No, is it over here? Can't have his speed reduced below his base speed for the rest of battle. Yeah. So I'm guessing, yeah, this is just gaining additional speed. So that might be, it might be able to do that. But it's weird. I don't know how that will work with Luke's leadership. Because Luke supposedly sets it to his base speed. And that's always going to be lower than Stranger's base speed. So does it apply at all? I have no idea. I have no idea. GK goes down pretty quick because his speed is already pretty low. You don't even need to fracture him. Maybe you don't need to fracture him, but you could get rid of him turn 1. And them not having a tank is kind of useful. I'd say that my great mothers was able to clear every tier of the TIE Interceptor 1. Not sure if you plan on getting them. Not just yet, no. What's going on, Nashon? You'll find a large part of the Star Wars enjoyers are aware of the Old Republic and have played the games and have seen the trailers. Yep. I think it won't matter because Maul's unique puts marked on the healthiest UFU, which is going to be Maul most likely as he's immune to insta-kills. It will be him because he converts all his protection to max health. Well, actually, that shouldn't change. That shouldn't matter. But he does gain additional stats. Well, I mean, if you're using someone like Barriss as well, with high health, she's probably going to be it. Or Barriss isn't an UFU, sorry. Cal might have a lot of health. Satil Shan is in-game assets. Oh, really? Have they data mined some stuff now? Is there data mines now? Yep, there she is. We got her, baby. Confirmed. There we go. Game assets. Satil Shan. She is definitely coming. Why is there a dirty scout trooper? Why is there an evil JMK? What the fuck? What is going on here? What is this about? We've got Super Saiyan JMKs right now and a evil scout trooper. There she is, baby. There she is. Satil Shan. We will be gacking, yeah. Satil Shan is confirmed. She'll be the Conquest character for sure. Looks like we're getting some more Lightspeed tokens. What is that? Inquisitorius? I think that's Inquisitorius, isn't it? Satil Shan packs. Oh. If there are packs... This is Old Republic colors. If there are packs... I'm confused. Maybe she's the first of a new marquee set? She might not be Conquest then. She might be the first character for the new era. Because packs don't make sense. Packs don't make sense for a Conquest character. She can't be Conquest. But this is a new pack style as well. Huh. I'm confused now. She could be an Elite Marquee or Conquest, not just regular Marquee. But I mean, you don't buy packs for Conquest characters, right? No, we've only got images, guys. So let's have a look. If we download this, what does it call it? Obi-Wan General Echo. What is this one called? Large Padawan Obi-Wan Echo. And this one's called Clone Trooper 2 Forest Scout. Large, no. What the hell? Like a Force Echo? So a memory. Yeah. GL Obi-Wan Echo. Does she have any interaction with Kenobi? Passive Legendary Defiance. So she's got an ability called Legendary Defiance. Then she's got, can't get the name for that, it's just called Special 2. And this one is called Special 1. And this one's probably just called Basic. Yeah, Basic. Could they be Conquest bosses? Potentially. Do we know she's coming this... It can't be this era. Can't be this era. It has to be the next era. I thought she was going to be a Conquest unit. Because it would make sense, right? Let's see. What are people saying in the chat? Satele might be my first Conquest tune. But it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Our next Elite Marquee. True, but no ships in Conquest. You're getting... Conquest characters may not be related to the next... Yeah, no, I get that. But I just don't understand why we're seeing packs. We never see packs for Conquest units. Right? I'm not going mad here, right? Maul event seems a good shot for the Kenobi Echoes. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. That would totally make sense. Yeah. The Maul Legendary unlock, maybe you do face off against different versions of Obi-Wan. Yeah, we do, but not until later. Yeah, like much later though, right? Much later, usually. Unless they I mean, maybe these just give you Conquest Datacrons or something. Like, I wonder if this, you see these gold ones? Do they tie into that that game asset that I pointed out in one of my earlier videos? Over here somewhere. Where was it? Where was it? So those gold passes... Have I gone past it already? I might have already gone by it. I might have gone by it and not noticed. Yeah, I think I did. I think I went by it without noticing. Because there was a big slab full of loads of different icons, right? And I saw a gold data disk, which doesn't exist in the game right now. But I don't know where that particular one is anymore. Up above Full Almond Zuckers. Oh, thank you, bro. Did I just not go far enough? I've gone too far again, haven't I? I mean, here's Full Almond Zuckers. Yeah, I can't see it. Hey, what's going on, Django? How you doing, bro? Just can't see that goddamn thing. Where is it? It was basically just an asset dump of all different... Oh, there it is. So, just over here. Where is it? Over here. See this? This is a gold data disk. Gold data disks don't exist. And you've got purple, you've got green, you've got grey, and I think there's a blue over here. There's a blue there. But gold currently doesn't exist in Conquest. New way to boost shards incoming? Khmer pack showing there too. I mean, that's a good point. Where is the Khmer ones? Antonio, thank you so much for the follow there, buddy. Like when Khmer dropped, we must have had assets for Khmer as well, right? So did he come with those packs? Well, he had that pack. So maybe it's not unheard of. Maybe they do just preload the packs. Yeah, so they I guess they do. Over here and over here. So I guess they just preload it. She must be the Conquest unit then. She must be. And there's her portrait. There's her dual-bladed lightsaber as her relic amplifier, right? So yeah, I guess this is just for the future. It's just for the future. Yeah, most likely 6th line. 6th line. Eight minutes till GAC. Whoop whoop. Who is Satil? She was from the Star Wars: The Old Republic MMO. She's a descendant of Satele Shan. Right? Supposedly a descendant of Satele Shan and Revan, right? What would her synergies be with? Probably Old Republic. She's an Old Republic character. So this part here must be the part that Meathead clipped for the image. He clipped that little corner there. Shan baddie number 2. She was actually Grand Master. Was she, Deliver? Satil, maybe a Jedi Knight Revan lifter or a JML lifter. Yeah, I would say probably more likely to be an Old Republic lifter than a Jedi lifter. But I'm hoping that it just leads to GL Revan. Nice, Antonio. You've been unlucky and haven't played or read any Old Republic content. I've played Knights of the Old Republic 1 and half of Knights of the Old Republic 2. I played SWTOR when it very first came out, like a decade ago, or longer. I'm not even sure how long it's been out. But I only played it for a month or two, because back then I was very poor and couldn't afford to play games. Well, not those that have a monthly subscription. And now I spend, you know, ridiculous amounts, I guess. Who do you think will be the next GL? Well, I mean, if we're going to do a stab in the dark, if we're getting Satil as the next Conquest unit, I have to kind of imagine that it's going to be GL Revan. You just got 1 mil GP. Nice, nice, nice. We might get Satele Shan, her son. Cool. How the turntables indeed. Bane was the sea lifter, completely unrelated time-wise. It's not unlikely to be a JML lifter. No, I know. I'm not disagreeing with that. I just say, you know, the descendant of Satele Shan and Revan, set in the Old Republic era, feels to me more like it would be an Old Republic lifter than a Jedi lifter. That's just my feeling. Because she has far more ties to Satele Shan and to Jedi Knight Revan, or even Darth Revan, I suppose, than she does to JML, who she has no connection with. That's why I'm going down that route. She might have some synergy with JML all the same. But I would imagine it would lead to GL Revan Reborn. Going up against a Relic 3 Commander Ahsoka Tano and a Relic 8 Commander Obi-Wan. There is no Commander Obi-Wan, Antonio. Who's the Conquest lifter 1 year ago? I have no idea. I played a little Swibber, but I'm terrible. First MMO, it doesn't explain how anything works. Might have to go back. Yeah, why not? What's going on, Art? How you doing, bro? They're gonna make me lose all my money. Same. I mean, I'm already broke thanks to Swigger, so. You'll have to build up, Revan. Build up to 4 million GP. You've got 2 weeks. Is there supposed to be a Galactic Legend release schedule? I mean, technically speaking, we might see one when they announce the next era, but I imagine it will probably be the era after. You seem a bit down? No, Nashorn, I'm just kind of, like, I've been waking up very early recently and taking a half-hour walk because I've put on a lot of weight over the last 3 years or so. Far more weight than I'm comfortable with. And as a means to try and lose some weight, I've been getting the steps in, and I've been getting up at 7 in the morning, which is not early, but for me it's early. For me it's early because I normally go to bed at like 1 a.m. and I wake up at like 8:30 in the morning. I'll roll out of bed, I'll go to work because I work here, right? So I don't need to get up early. So I've been getting up early, and I've been having a half-hour walk in the morning, going down to the docks in the dawn. It's lovely, actually. It's really pretty. But it makes me very, very tired this time of night because my body is like, you need to sleep. You know what I mean? Darth Vitiate? Maybe. As a new player, light/medium spender, you just hit 4 million GP. Is the pass to get 2 times Proving Grounds worth it? I would say so, yes. You get double the Proving Grounds attempts. If you can do all the missions, it's highly valuable. Maul already made me broke. I feel you, Caitlin. I bet we're gonna get a GL Red Monkey Lizard. We've already got one. GLs on the new era system will be weird. Potentially. But they'll probably have them fall. Like, GLs are permanent journey guide characters, right? They're permanently in the journey guide. So the only way that you can get them is once eras have ended. So realistically speaking, they'll be just like they used to be. They'll be at the end of, like, a set of eras. We'll just have, you know, 6 marquees that we need to get to Relic 7, 8, 9. That sort of thing, probably. And they'll be legacy characters by that point. Wait until you hit your mid-50s. Oh, Hudson, mate. Doesn't feel that far away from me right now. Kalo Nord is the only character marquee worthy. The fact that you just googled who that was means you're probably not getting him. Kalo Nord was great. He was the guy that used to count down, right? 3, 2, 1, Bounty Hunter. I have a feeling she is going to be focused on the next raid and not the next GL. You think it'll be a Starforge raid or something? Do I work in IT to be working from home? No, I don't work in IT. Lots of jobs can be work remote. Swigger and treadmill. I do have one of those little walking treadmills. I've never tried to get it into this room. I imagine the noise would be incredibly irritating for people. Does the Conquest Pass get you 2 times Proving Grounds? It gets you an extra run of Proving Grounds, yeah. Since I assume the Colosseum characters will be needed again for the next GL, I will have the GL late. I will never pay these huge amounts of money and resources there. Well, I mean, if you're just looking at it from the perspective of, you know, marquee characters will be needed, they're always needed, right? That cost hasn't actually changed at all. It's the same cost as it used to be. The only difference is if you want to do well in Colosseum, you need error levels fast in order to benefit from the leaderboards, right? But that's about Relic 10. That's not about getting the next GL. Like, the path to getting GLs hasn't changed. That's still the same cost. GAC is starting in 60 seconds. Wait to see my opponent's defense. Yep, mine is going to consist... I'm hoping it's going to consist of just... what's it called? Just Stranger. Let's have a look. Let's go ahead and claim that energy first. Let's see. Our opponent has set a defense. I like that. How they... they're in sync. Alright, so he put some crap. This dude has got... he's got low gear Bad Batch. That's a shame. So we've got pretty much the same team set up here. He's got all the Omis. Max health, base speed on a basic. We've basically got the same setup here. Basically got the same setup. I know you guys can't see it at the minute. Hang on. If I go over here, it's a bit easier, right? So that's the team that we are going to be testing today. See how he's modded his Stranger. He's gone for speed and health. 343 speed, 143 on that. That's a lot of health. Oh, I suppose he's got 100% from his... well, he's gained 62,000 from his Datacron. So yeah, pretty significant. Pretty significant. He's got crit damage on the triangle. And he's got 7,500 physical damage. Not bad. What about the Star Killer? Star Killer at 300 speed, 150k health, 9.5k or 9.8k on the offense. Maul over here, 328 speed, 138k health, 8.6k offense. Visas, 258 speed, 152k health. And then General Canobilob, all health. Slow speed though. Protection, 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 protection. He's a chunky boy! Old Republic era plus GL would make sense. Those ability images from the Old Republic cinematics. Or maybe an HK-47 raid where you have to defeat him and he just starts shouting, meat bags, meat bags. Statement. Master, I would like to destroy the meat bags. Hey, Lightsaber N1138, is that you? Is that you, bro? What's going on, dude? Have fun versus my stranger, brother. Are you, like, you've got this in the bag. I've given you the win. Like, I didn't set any defenses apart from fleet, but I think that's because I couldn't be asked to get rid of them. So I'm just going to be throwing stuff and backing out against this. Hopefully backing out. What I'm really scared of is that I'll do an AoE and it'll, like, wipe the board or something. I'm a little bit scared of that. I haven't whaled in a while, but if Satil Shan is a Conquest unit, we are getting more SWTOR characters. They've got me. Yeah, I think a lot of people will feel that way. More like GLs used to be in a combination of old characters and new marquees, but with the new error system, they could just make the requirements an error level of 80. No. They're not going to make error level requirements on GLs. GLs are still GLs. They've confirmed that in their anniversary post, I believe. Let's see if I can find that. Hold on. Swugger, 10-year anniversary. So, where was it? Relic Delta, yada yada yada. Relic Delta, Relic Delta. It's not Relic Delta. Anniversary error. Relic economy changes, legacy changes. Just trying to find it. Bear with me 1 second. Probably a lot of players, but alright. Trying to get events around. No. I can't find it. I can't find it. But I'm pretty sure I did read it somewhere. Worth gearing up Ezra Exile just for the Strangers team when you don't have Rail Glat? 100%. He's a great unit no matter what. GLs will be outside in the errors Q&A. Thank you, Vivi. I knew I read it somewhere. Going up against a team of Geonosians and a team with Grievous and the droids? Go for it. Is it worth... Oh, sorry, I've already read that. HK47 reminded me of Sheldon from Big Bang Theory for some reason. If Sheldon was borderline psychotic, yes. Is that the ideal team for Stranger? Don't know yet. Hard to say. Cal is still a really, really good shout, and so is Barris. Visas, I definitely think, has some viability as well. Airplane mode? Hard to do airplane mode on an app. Satil Shan is indeed in the data mines. Yes, we are definitely getting Satil Shan. She is probably going to be the next Conquest unit. I need people to keep an eye on the Discord server, because I want to see if we get any announcements. Any announcements related to Thingamabob, right? That any posts from CG, any news posts. Happy New Year, Pedexi. How you doing, bro? Well, with the Datacron nerf wiping out the enemy squad, shouldn't really be doable now. Probably not. Probably not, but you just never know. Particularly if you use something like Starkiller Malicos. You know? Although I can't use Starkiller Malicos. That's Starkiller is over here. Unlikely to be today. We just got Mauls. Whilst I agree they normally load in the assets for the new Conquest unit, like now, which is why we've got Satil Shan there. So they might, CG will know that the information is out to the public now, and they might want to make a post about what's coming up next. The Old Republic is real! Old Republic meta. The Penthouse forums, exactly. That's what I'm very much interested in. Oh god, Abby, I'm not going to do that. I would never subject myself or you people at home to the torture that is BlueStacks. Didn't we get Bo-Katan and Bane's kit the same day? Oh, I can't remember. Bo-Katan and Bane kit dropped the same time? Well, there you go. What's up with the Kenobi picks in the data mine? We're thinking that's going to be for the Maul Legendary event. They're called Echoes, like Echoes of the Force, we believe. So we're assuming that is going to be the Maul Unlock event. For Spider-Legs Maul, you're going to be facing off against different Ghost version, Echo versions of Kenobi. Which kind of makes sense, right? Oh, Mount, bro, how you doing, dude? Look at my defense, dude. This is not a proper GAC. I didn't set a defense. I just set him Starkiller Stranger on defense. And he didn't set a proper defense either. It's just, today all we're doing is testing against Stranger. What's going on, Annie? How you doing, bro? So I have like everything for offense to test. I feel like we should leave GLs until towards the end to see what we can learn. But yeah, I'll need suggestions for teams to test. I need to get a spreadsheet open to track all the counters that we test and the performance, and give some notes on it, you know? Comp, win or lose, and comments. Something like that. Something like that is what we need. You messed up real bad with my GAC, so this guy is active. I 100% lost. Whoosh. Balin mercenaries? Like mercs? So yeah, we could do like a standard Balin mercenaries setup. These two. We could take in Kira. Who would you want as the fifth? We can do characters like Dash maybe. We could do L3. I'm not sure I like L3 in this setup. We could do Boba Fett, Scion, or Django. I'm tempted to do Dash more than anything. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. That's a very nice idea of the community at large. Kudos, chaps. All good. Probably for more legendary. Yep. For some reason, the data mines, they all have Obi-Wan in some version. Yeah, Mosmos. It's for the... we think it's for the legendary event for Maul. Can you try Mother Talzin Night Sisters real quick? Yeah, I can try Talzin Night Sisters. So, like, Mami Talzin, Merrin. Are we talking, like, a trio like this? To try and get the turn meter loop going? Update incoming. That's the update to push the game live. The update live, I guess. I can't see any posts from CG just yet, but I imagine it's just in game, is it? Got the notification of the update incoming. All right. Well, I think we can probably run. There we go. It's going live in 5 minutes. We can probably run the Night Sisters very quickly. We just have to be careful in case things do get out of hand that we don't die. All right. Okay. So let's try Mother Talzin, Merrin, Asajj Ventress, Dengar Kron with the mercenaries. Okay, we'll come back to that one. Isn't Merrin about to get wrecked by the speed instant kill before she gets immunity up? That's a good question. That's a very good question, actually. They could just instant kill Merrin, and that would be an issue. Depends on the targeting priority, right? Because her speed is 0, isn't it? Is that right? Yeah, her speed is set to 0. And, well, to be honest, I think you just throw in old Daka, right? You just throw in old Daka. And then, because then you can just revive her and you won't be able to insta-kill her again. Maybe you just have to be a little bit more careful. Or you could throw in Zombie. Use Daka and Zombie. Yeah. Gave a shout out to the guild to come watch. This is what the people want. Oh yeah. Okay, so when we're looking at Crons, Healer Cron is probably pretty good, to be honest. Put heal immunity on the enemy team. Spider-Maul will prevent revives, so this won't be viable. But a lot of people are not going to have Spider-Maul, so I think this has got some short-term viability regardless. Let's give it a test, guys. Let's give it a test. Let's just grab a screeny over here to be like, yeah, we're testing this team first. Okay, cool. Cool. Now this is GAC. We're deliberately not going to be winning here, guys. We're deliberately not going to be winning. But, you know, we might just straight up lose anyway. All right, cool. Let's see. I'm just going to basic for now. We kind of want to start losing some units. Okay. He obviously can't be stunned. Get rid of the crit hit immunity, I guess. I mean, the plague is kind of wrecking them at the moment. The plague is kind of wrecking them, not gonna lie. Like, the heal immunity and plague is really destroying them. Don't you think? I think we could have won this, like, straight up. I think we would have won this straight up. Like, even Spider-Maul wouldn't have really done much here. They're going to get absolutely rolled by this. They'll get absolutely rolled by this. Like, it's not even close. If, like, I feel like I could do a mass assist over here and probably kill him, but I don't want to. I'm too scared that all the plague, heal immunity and plague, that combo is just gnarly. That combo is gnarly, dude. So they've got a bunch of turns. I'm just a little bit concerned. Okay. Well, we didn't kill him straight up, so that's something. How much damage is that plague going to do to these guys? Okay. So now if I basic, we will get a revive, right? He can ignore taunt and likely fracturing Marin. I mean, that's a 20% chance. That's a 20% chance. Zombie will get revived? Yeah, exactly. Zombies revive can't be prevented. Can you disable internet? So, well, if I disable internet, I'm streaming right now. I am streaming. Ah, went after Marin. All right. Okay, so if we did something like this, and we actually got a kill. Oh, hold up. They did Uno reverse us. They did Uno reverse us. Okay. So, like, I was being a little bit, cautious there to make sure I didn't kill the team. I do think that was winnable right there. Because I was saving specials and stuff like that. Oh no, absolutely, Truants people. I really do think that Night Sisters would have destroyed it there. Because I wasn't doing specials. If I was doing specials there, I would have stacked more and more plague. And because of the heal immunity, they wouldn't be able to cleanse off that plague at all. And they'll just take crap loads of damage. So I'm pretty much certain that Mother Talzin Night Sisters destroys it. At least that comp. MT Talzin. Mother Talzin. That was Mother Talzin, Marin, Asajj, Daka, Zombie. Easy win, I would say. Comments, needs, healer Cron. It's definitely the combination of them and the healer Cron, I think, that does it. Don't know about the Barris version though. Barris version would be, they would heal up 20% health when they get crit. That would be prevented by the heal immunity, but her second special heal, that is a health equalization thing, and then 20%. So there's no way for Barris's heal to actually heal the team to full, so they'll still never get rid of Plague. I feel like once they've got Plague with the heal immunity, they've got it forever. Better mods on Night Sisters, probably that's a win, but the Healercron was huge. Yeah, the Healercron was huge. And again, guys, like, I was holding back there, deliberately not doing specials, which would have stacked the Plague even higher. And I think that would have changed things entirely. Let's see if that... Is that update live yet? It's not live yet. Okay. So, Night Sisters seems pretty good. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that feels very winnable. This is just a testing screen. What's going on, Aragon? If you use more plague moves, it would have been a win. 100%, Hexen. 100%. I was literally too scared to do too much plague in case I accidentally killed... What I was worried is that we'd have enough plague that they'd start a turn and they'd all just go blah, blah, blah. And I'd be like, crap! I'd have to rely on me Alt F4ing. There we go. Check it out. So, hi Holotable heroes, newest Conquest character, Grandmaster Satil Shan is coming to the Holotables. A legendary Grandmaster of the Jedi Order, Satil Shan was the most powerful Force users of the Old Republic era. Descended from the bloodline of Satele Shan and Revan, she led the Jedi through countless conflicts against the Sith Empire, demonstrating unparalleled tactical brilliance and unwavering commitment to protect the Republic. Satil Shan is a tank that excels at protecting her allies while punishing enemies who threaten her team. Her basic, Double Strike, deals increased damage while taunting and inflicts powerful debuffs on marked enemies while building stacking protection. She uses Force Stun to lock down priority targets. Additionally, she proves exceptional benefits when used alongside Jedi Knight Revan and Satele Shan, including granting Jedi ally stacks of Jedi Lessons. Her second special, Into the Fray, dispels all enemies' buffs before damaging them and supporting Old Republic allies with protection, recovery, and powerful buffs. Her unique ability, Legendary Defiance, makes her incredibly difficult to defeat by preventing her health from dropping below full when she has protection, allowing her to taunt in response to threats on her team. Her leader ability, Grandmaster of the Old Republic, enhances Old Republic allies with increased stats, cooldown reduction when attacking out of turn, and special synergy with Satele Shan's legendary battle meditation. With Omicron actives in GAC, Satil becomes even more formidable, punishing enemies and providing game-changing immunities with her entire squad. Unlock Grandmaster Satil Shan in upcoming Conquest events. Sick. Sick, 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 sick. People are saying check data mines. Has there been more? No, we've already gone through all this. We've already gone through all the icons in the data mines. Oh, no, there's more in... Yeah, okay, so... New data disks. Artifact F34T. Training droid cost. At the start of battle, all enemies inflicted with tenacity down can't be dispelled, immune to tenacity up. Enemies can't have their health reduced by 1% while the enemy leader is present. Feat training droids. Artifact feat training droids. What the hell is that? So, we got these weird things here. So, Artifact Commando Formation 2. So this sounds just like a standard thing, but we've got Artifact Feat Training Droids Cost, legendary name. Feat Training Droids. Don't know what that is. Okay, so General Data Mine. What have we got? Inquisitorious Calendar. Yep. Log in 14 days, get shards of these guys, but you're about to get Lightspeed tokens for this. And we're also getting Inquisitorious Lightspeed token. That's sick. Conquest. Unit Trials Mission. Earn Jocasta new shards by fighting against Jedi Master Mace Windu. Sick. Bonus drops on PvE nodes. Bonus drops for the Darkside Clone Troopers. That's sick. And if you've already got them at 7 stars, you're getting Chirotech, Shock Prods, Zeta Mats, Flawed Signal Data. That's going to be on the 9th until the 11th. Additive drops. Yeah, for the Inquisitors. Inquisitor Barris is coming to the holotables. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And Maul hate-fueled. Satil Shan. We've got all this coming. Cool. Exciting times, guys. Exciting times. Back to it. Ivasev, thank you so much, bro. Yeah, we've seen it already, Eric. So she, yeah, well, exactly, Teriyaki, which is a bit of a shame, because I was going over it earlier. Like, Jedi Knight Revan is still very useful to a JML squad. And JML already feels like he needs a lifter. So it's kind of like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Speaking in code. It's coming in. Yeah, okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. His body is broken and replaced with crude spider-like Maul. Yeah. Maul creature, driven by all-consuming hate. Hatred. Hate. Double hate. Journey Guide event on January 13th. Yep. We will be there to do it. Omega Fugitive is accelerated. Forlom is farmable. On Darkside 2F. Ooh, B-Wing is in Cantina. Yeah, baby. And get the B-Wing done. That's like, I didn't bother whaling on the ships. I think I took them to 5 stars. Because they just didn't need them. So I'll happily finish off B-Wing very quickly. Loathe entirely. Love it. Hey, Tadana, how you doing, bro? Okay, what team do you guys want to see next? Did I see her leader ability? So we're seeing Mace, Treya, Resistance, Zori, Jawacron. Jawa's with the Jawacron. Oh, she's in the game? She is in the game. Hot mama. Okay, deal physical damage to target enemy twice. If she's taunting, deal 20% more damage and inflict buff immunity for a turn. If the target enemy is marked, additional 20% damage and heal immunity for a turn. Protection up 10%. Force stun. Physical damage to the target enemy and stun them for 2 turns. Satil taunts for 2 turns, which can't be dispelled. Sick. Undispellable taunt is huge. Cooldown of 3 as well. If both Jedi Knight Revan and Satele Shan are allies, this stun cannot be evaded or resisted. If the target enemy is already stunned, remove 100% of their turn meter, which can't be resisted. That's pretty good. If the target is marked, Old Republic Jedi allies gain 100% defense penny and offense stacking for 2 turns. Unlimited? Unlimited stacking, defense, penetration, and offense. Oh, it's only for 2 turns. If Satil has defense up and tenacity up, she dispels and gains perfect defense for 2 turns. Can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. If there are no allied Galactic Legend, all Jedi allies gain stack of Jedi lessons for 3 turns, which can't be copied, dispelled, or prevented. All Old Republic allies also gain Fearless for 2 turns. What's Fearless? Dispel all buffs on all enemies. Deal physical damage to target enemy. They deal true damage equal to 20% of Satil Shan's max protection to all enemies. Seems powerful. Daze all enemies for 2 turns. Reduce their tenacity by 10% stacking. Nice. Old Republic Jedi allies recover protection equal to 50% of Satil's max protection, and Old Republic attacker allies gain Jedi's Will for 2 turns, which can't be dispelled or prevented. Fearless is in Leia's kit, I believe. Ah, right. Satele Shan gains defense up and tenacity up. Enemies that are not dazed at the end of this turn lose 10% max health stacking, and Satil gains that much max protection stacking. That's kind of nifty. So against units that are immune to daze, she's just... Well, I wonder if it's coded that if they're immune to daze, do you still get the stacking protection and they lose max health? Leader of the Old Republic, or Grandmaster of the Old Republic, sorry. Old Republic allies have 50% max protection and offense, doubled for Old Republic Jedi allies. Nifty. Whenever a marked enemy damages an Old Republic ally, that ally recovers protection equal to the damage received at the end of their turn. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Once Satele Shan is taunting, whenever another Old Republic ally is damaged, that ally gains high morale for 3 turns. What's high morale? Don't know. Whenever Old Republic allies attack out a turn, they reduce the cooldowns by 1. That's kind of huge. With Revan and Bastila, they both call assists. If the target enemy is marked, reduce their cooldowns by 2 instead. Doubly cool. We will be going back testing soon enough. Whenever an enemy resists a debuff from Old Republic allies, inflict tenacity down on them for 2 turns. That's really cool. Whenever an enemy is inflicted with a debuff from Old Republic allies, also inflict speed down on them for 2 turns, once per turn. While Old Republic allies have Fearless, they are immune to doubt. I'm going to counter Malgus. Old Republic allies with Legendary Battle Meditation are immune to Daze. Nice. Whenever Old Republic Jedi ally ends their turn, if no other allies have legendary battle meditation, allied Satele Shan takes a bonus turn. That's cool. Omicron, whenever Old Republic Jedi allies attack out of turn, they deal bonus true damage based on Satil Shan's max protection. Wowzers, that's going to do a lot of damage. That's going to do a lot of damage. If all allies are Old Republic, all allies are immune to stun, take reduced damage from percentile health effects, and at the start of battle they gain fearless and instant defeat immunity for 2 turns. That's a good leader, Omi. That's a good leader, Omi, right there. When Satele is taunting, Satele gains protection up 20% for 2 turns. Nice. For 2 turns when she is damaged. All enemies are immune to bonus turn meter gain. They can't assist if they're targeting... They can't assist if they're targeting Old Republic allies. That's really cool. While she has... We know how annoying this is with Ezra Bridger Exile. So enemies can't assist against Old Republic allies is really powerful. That's really powerful. Thanks, Bay. Appreciate you, dude. While she has protection, her health can't drop below 100%, so can't attack her under protection. She can't be instant defeated. Whenever a marked enemy starts their turn, she taunts for a turn. Whenever an ally reaches 75% health, she taunts for a turn. When she reaches 25% health for the first time, she recovers 100% health and protection. If Jedi Knight Revan is an ally, he also gets this benefit. In Grand Arena, whenever Old Republic ally with less than 20% health is damaged, they equalize their health with the strongest enemy. If all allies are Old Republic, they gain immunity from Revive immunity, which persists through defeat. We've finally come full circle, guys. We've got instant kill prevention, we've got instant kill abilities, and now we've got anti-no revive. We finally got anti-no revive. We finally got an anti-no revive. That's really cool. Apparently there's a new post, so... Swagger news. New dev update. Yeah, it's Satele Shan's kit. Oh, mission vow? What? Okay, so they've changed Mission Vow's kit. They've given her a bit of an update. One sec. So, Mission Vow. She is... I wish they would just say what's... Oh, she's got in a territory war Omi. Mission Vow is 50% Omi offense. If Zalbar is present, yada yada yada. Bonus once per turn. Recovers 10% health. That's just a repeat. Okay, so nothing's changed here. She's just been given a TW Omi. If all allies are Old Republic and the leader is a Jedi, basically, new Satil Shan. At the start of the battle, Mission Vow gains the Jedi faction tag. Sick. All allies gain 100 speed for 1 turn, and they're immune to cooldown reductions. Nice. Whenever Mission uses a basic, all allies gain riposte for 2 turns. If Zalbar is not an ally at the start of battle, Mission's ability... all consider the leader to be Zalbar. So what's the comp then? Satil Shan, Satele Shan, Jedi Knight Revan, Jolie, and Mission? What's going on, Mr. Haunted? How you doing today, bro? We've done one test match so far, Durzo, but then we got sideswiped. Juhani, or whatever her name is. I mean, you could use Juhani. She does have an Omicron, but you typically want to use her elsewhere. And Juhani is like, almost like she feels like she's been given towards Stranger right now for TW, but hey. You get Kyber Lightspeed tokens for completing the Maul event? Oh, sorry, yeah, 1 second. I did glance over that. Where was it? It was over here. So this is a thing from Maul's event. It's obviously in German. But yeah, okay, so you get a bunch of materials. You get Lightspeed tokens. I don't know what one Mal means. No idea. This is tier 2. Facing off against Chewbacca. That's another Lightspeed token. So, Relic 6? Holy shit. Can anybody translate this? Like, what does this mean? Oh, one time. One Mal means one time. This is any character. Okay, so any character, Relic 6. That's kind of huge. And that's just for the first 2 tiers. So that's 5-star. 4-star, 5-star. 6-star. Okay, so you get error currency. That's quite a lot. And then its tokens. So you're actually getting 2 lots of Lightspeed tokens there. Did he click on the one on this one? He didn't click on this one, unfortunately. What's the Rex for tier 1? You need 4-star and error level 45. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, so any character. 8,000, like for tier 6, getting 8,300 error currency is pretty cool as well. That's more than 10 servo modules. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I imagine when this goes to Legacy, you won't get this. That's really cool. 5 Lightspeed tokens is a lot. That's a lot, guys. I mean, but again, how many? So for the 4-star unlock, how many do you get? Is it just 1? You get 2. That's still huge, though. My free-to-play alt account might even get this, because I have been using crystals to get shards of characters, and we should be at error level 65 by the time the event runs around. So the 6-star, error level 55, and 5 stars. The only thing that worries me about this is you get no error level currency. No error level currency. What are the requirements for the last phase? I believe it should be 85. Should be 85. But we'll see now when he goes through. So 70 for tier 6. Conquest feats are out. Oh my god, I'm going to have so many videos. It doesn't... Can somebody translate this for me? To be fair, most players, not all, that will get the full Lightspeed tokens are whales. The Lightspeed tokens are largely worthless. I think that's only true of the 5-star unlock. The 4-star unlock is really free-to-play accessible. Kinda means none. So is this like no requirements? You can use those Lightspeed tokens on his low Ewoks. I'll use them somewhere, that's for sure. Well, this is really cool. No requirements. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. All right. Should we head back to the game? Should we head back to testing? We've literally tested 1 team so far. 55 for 5-star. But you also need 5 stars, so. Sith Empire? Okay. No, it's an Old Republic leadership. What's the DC on... His DC on Stranger is 100% health, basics, giving speed up, and Datacron. Okay, so people wanted Sith Empire, I believe. So, I should have a Tankcron with a boatload of health. Dark side, preferably. There we go. 109% health with max health damage. All right, okay. So let's let's go ahead and test this team, see how we get on. Let's see how we get on. Let's just take a quick screen grab of this real quick. So we've got our second team over here. Let's see how we get on. Thank you, Caspiel. Right, so Fear. It's good. So they do their thing. They got DI over there on Canobster. Let us see. Let's just get some more Fear out. Probably should have put that on like Starkiller or something. Let's just see. Nearly enough there. Rip. Okay. How dare you? Yeah, the DI and the taunt is really frustrating. Suck him off. Need to be able to stop her from doing that, realistically speaking, but never mind. He's going to call it down on us. That's definitely pain and suffering right there. How did he not die? We just... I'm confused. How did he not die? Shouldn't we have, like, just straight up killed him there? He had only health and we did a max health drain. Wouldn't that have just killed him? Oh, SK reducing damage because we're debuffed. Thank you. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. I was not expecting... Oh, she's got... No, they haven't got a Healercron. I wasn't expecting the cooldowns to be reduced. Is that part of What's-His-Face's kit? Maybe we do just need to get rid of Visas. Although I don't think we can at this point. Yeah, pain. Doesn't Stranger Omi prevent revives? No, that's on Spiderlegs Maul. Spiderlegs Maul does that. Oh. We had something going on there. Yeah, you wouldn't really run Malicos in this team. You wouldn't have the revive prevention because he needs all dark side and line force users. Yeah, I reckon probably at the start if we'd have tried to get rid of Visas, maybe. It got out of hand pretty quickly. All right, good stuff. So this worked, so all it needs is some tinkering. Yeah, no, I think that has a possibility, for sure. That has a possibility. Okay, so that was Malgus. Loss. Focus. Visas. Maybe. All right. What else do you want to see? Not yet, Shaz. I'm going to look at them later. We've already been distracted enough today. Yeah, this is just a testing session. This is literally just for testing. They buffed how much error level currency you get from the repeat box. Yeah, it seems like they ramp up the error leveling currency each like section of the error. Treya Jawacron. A few people have said Jawacron, so let's try Jawacron. Unfortunately, I don't think I maxed out the Jawacron. And my Jawa engineer is only Relic 3, so I'm not getting the top level one. So that kind of sucks. So we can try we'll try Jawas and then we'll go on to another team, yeah? So Jawas with the Jawacron. Even though this Galactic disappears in 2 weeks. This Galactic disappears in 2 weeks, so it's not like we'll be able to use it for a long time, even if it did work. So let's see. Utini it up, boys! No. Not even close. Not even close. Like crit hit immunity and reduced damage from Starkiller. Probably. Actually, I don't know if that does actually reduce it. So that wasn't even. That was oh balls, teeny. Maul just hates me a lot. Yeah, he does. He does. Sad Utini noises. So I'm gonna write that one down as a nope lol. That's Utini's loss. Nope lol. All right. What else do we have in Maz Pirates? I'm kind of interested at Maz Pirates. I won't use Hondo, but I will take in these boys, and I will probably take in Smee. And I feel like a Helicron is best here, but we could run Quiggled. What do you guys think? Quiggled or a Helicron? Rival just set Stranger without Starkiller. I don't know, Timbro. What have we tried so far? Not a whole lot. We obviously did Malgus. We did Jowers just now. Jowers did nothing. Night Sisters look like it would handle it easy. Yeah, I feel like Helicron is a better option, just generally speaking. Should we just go like full health Helicron? We got kicks. So actually, I might swap this out. I might not go for full health Helicron. I'll still go Helicron, but I might go for health crit damage setup instead. My nest is too low Relic. So let's give it a try. Come on, Quigoat. Do your thing. Let's see if we can get the buff immunity over there. He's got a bone to pick with Quigoat, hasn't he? With kicks, sorry. Wow, that is such a quick... That is such a quick Starkiller pull down. Not even close, guys. We didn't even get a turn. Didn't even get a turn there. That's huge. That's huge. So, let's see. That was Mars Pirates. Loss. Helicron. Not even a turn. They were just like, yep, take that over. Take that over. That was insane, dude. That was insane. Okay, so somebody said Imp Troopers. Yeah, I'm massively short of error level in currency. Gyro testing is pointless. It is indeed. Gas for no revives. Stranger's kit is a no-go for Gas. He interrupts Gas's protection and makes him sit down. Oh well, that's a no-no. Spider Maul already prevents revives. Gas would be a very short-term solution. Datacron. Well, like Bane Vader with a Datacron? Can I try CLS or Reaver next? I can't see CLS doing much of anything. They're immune to stuns. Thanks, Orga Gameplay. Troopers with support cron. Yeah. I mean, we could try it to see if we can get enough damage in. Support. So I don't think I've got a buffs on basic, unfortunately. We've only got max health damage. Really want to have just maximum armor pen, really. I'll have to go in with this one. Bane is prevented in Stranger's Kit. Hey, Bomber, how you doing, bro? What's in Stranger's Kit that prevents Bane? No, not yet. Swigger gameplay. Didn't see the new set. I'm trying not to get distracted again. No, I think it's a recommended error 85 when they made the announcement. We're going to find out when the event goes live. Oh, Iden. Yeah, crap. Why is Iden there? That was supposed to be Moff Gidders. That's supposed to be Moff Gidders. If there's only one... Well, yeah, so Bomber, that's why we're talking about Bane Vader with the Datacron. So, like, Vader can't die while Maul is... while Bane is alive. You know? Okay, let's try this. Let's see what happens. I'm going to focus down on Visas because I don't like her. See about this. Come on. Oh. The taunt coming in from Canobster. Although... let's just go for the punch. Don't like that. Oh, they're immune to daze. They're immune to daze. Why do the things that they're immune to? That's not ideal. Feel like we need to get rid of Maul. God, that constant crit hit immunity is really slowing me down here. It had some luck at the start. Come on. I probably should have armor shredded him there. Yeah, they're immune to daze, so let's just go in. See if we can get rid of Kenobi. It's the bonus turns, isn't it? The bonus turns that they're getting is kind of interrupting us all the time. Kenobi is so tanky with all that health. Oh no, that's not ideal. Oh my god. Kenobi. Kenobi! Yeah, the Kenobi proving to be very irritating there. I was hoping to get a kill there. Okay, so I feel like that one had some semblance of hope. But the particular setup made it a little bit awkward, right? We have indeed Satil Shan confirmed as the next Conquest unit. And we've seen her kit, it's pretty wild. Okay. So, what are we feeling? What are we feeling? That was Imp Troopers. Loss. Kenobi issues and bonus turns on assists. Yeah, because whenever we attack the same unit multiple times and assist against them, they're gaining bonus turns all the time. Sith Triumvirate. Okay, we'll do Sith Triumvirate. I feel like Traya could be pretty good. Now, this FTC is still around for a while, isn't it? CLS kill Maul? I don't know if we'll be able to. They'll have crit hit immunity, and they've got 100% health. And he'll get a bonus turn as soon as we target him. Take C for Scion? You link SK? Oh man. I was hoping to be able to test C with something else, but okay. Thank you, Epsilon, for the follow. Keep the standard team? Let's keep the standard team. Let's keep the standard team and then we can test C later. Again, I'm pretty sure that Night Sisters probably would have won, straight up. Epsilon, thank you so much for the follow there. No, I think I'll use Bane Vader with the Datacron, to be honest. Let's see how we get on over here. Alright, okay, just a basic. Suck 'em all dry. That Starkiller is getting absolutely wrecked, isn't he? Oh, that was so close. That was so close, dude. Right. Isolate. Increase those turn downs. Mount, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for the $20. Captain Overdue. Stumbling over the line again. Thank you so much, dude. That's so kind of you, man. Right. Let's poke him. God, he gets that cooldown so damn quickly, dude. So damn quickly. I think we're in danger. Maul's got full stacks. Although, Nihilus for some reason was just like healing up so much there. This is like, that combo is really wild. I feel like that's got, I think that one's got potential. That's the Nihilus FTC, yeah. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Treya. Nihilus FTC. Maybe with better modding / more relics. Because my Treya team is not well reliced. That felt closer than it looked. Yeah, there were times when it was like close, you know? But that's good testing. Doesn't the Datacron kind of mute Bane's ability power? Because he doesn't get the sacrifice? Well, kind of, but Bane only needs time. Bane only needs time, right? So let's try Bane Vader next. Let's try Bane Vader next, and it protects Bane from just getting insta-killed. So we'll go in with this one over here. Loads of armor penetration, loads of crit damage. Jedi Knight Luke ain't gonna do shit, Annie. Like, SK gets his ult so damn quickly, it's wild. That might get better versus Maul Hatred because they don't get all those turns. Yeah. Right, okay, let's go for it. That's me overdue and stumbling over line just in case I needed clarifying. I really appreciate you, dude. Okay. Let's see how this one goes. We'll start off with cooldown increase. Well, Bane still does that thing where he just kills everybody, I think. Pretty sure Bane does that thing where he just kills everybody. Casual Bane things, yeah. It feels tempting to see if we can just, like, yeet him. Apparently not. Apparently not. Maul over here interrupting my bonus turns. You can't kill Vader, bro. You can't kill him. Bro, you can't kill him. Bro, you still can't kill him. Yeah, you still can't kill him. I'm glad we had this conversation. Oh, if they kill Bane though, that is a different story. So my concern is, if I do this, I might just kill everybody. And I don't want, like, if I do that, that kind of testing over. You know? So I don't want to do that. I don't want to do the AoE. The damage immunity won't matter. It cleanses it. The damage immunity, it's going to cleanse the damage immunity. Guys. Hey, good stuff, Spartan. There is no airplane mode. Get Alt F4 ready. All right, hold on. I'll have Alt F4 ready. Guys, people keep saying damage immunity. This will cleanse the damage immunity. It will cleanse it. Enable firewall and block EA app and Star Wars app. Slightly short notice. Does that still work? Because if that works, I'll do it. I can't remember how to do this now. Is it advanced settings? Is it outbound rules? Is it the outbound rules? Yeah. Outbound rules. Yeah, I know. Look, guys, we've got 2 minutes and 10 seconds. EA app, background services. So, what can I do? I can't remember how to do this now. I can just block the connections on all of the EA stuff. Block the connections. Block the connections. Is that right? I'm on PC, yeah. Block the connections. What do we got? A minute and a half? EA app. I'm just blocking it for all of the EA app stuff, and then I'll block it for the Swigger app. It is in 1x. Spotify start experiences. I can't find the Galaxy of Heroes app though. That's the problem. I can't find the Galaxy of Heroes app. No. All right, guys. I'll just hover over the I'll hover over the Alt F4. Yeah, we killed them all. We killed them all. We definitely killed them all there. Like, surprise, surprise, Bane wins. So yeah, Bane Darth Vader is definitely a winner. Bane Darth Vader is definitely a winner. I mean, I was pretty certain it was going to kill them all. Bane is the man. He is indeed. Bane definitely works. But I think that's very specific. Bane with Darth Vader and Darth Vadercron. I think that's very specific because, I mean, it'll probably work C-Bane as well, to be honest. Needs C or DV Cron with DV. Lots of armor pen. Big boom. Big boom. Big bada boom. Where's crit errors when they're so needed? Indeed. Bane is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. Alright, cool. So we know that Bane works. Satil Shan looks good? She does. Need some professional scribe advice? Should I go for my next GL or go for more overall teams? Next GL, Lukey. Always next GL. Where's crit errors when they're so needed? Welcome back, Brian. What happened? What happened? Bane definitely clears it with Darth Vader. What would you like to see next, guys? I force closed the beat. Yeah, I force closed the app to make sure that we didn't lock in the win. Reaver. Standard Reaver comp. Great Mothers, Gungans, BB2, Bad Batch 2. She's a Conquest unit, Red Hydrogen, so long as you can get through the Conquest feats, yeah. Alright, we'll try Reaver. We will go for a Helicron, I think. Dark side Helicron. Oh, we've used our dark side Helicron. We'll use a light side Helicron. Armor pen and crit damage. Reaver's death mark should win. I imagine so, but let's find out with Reaver. I mean, I really want to do this. Okay, good. All the ability blocks are nice. Immediate death mark. Oh, did he cleanse off all his purge? I was expecting a triple attack there. I was definitely expecting the triple attack. Come on, dude. Okay, well, he's not coming back now, so... it's kind of hairy, but it feels like Reaver wins. Feels like Reaver wins. Because they can't bring him back. They might be able to do something with Starkiller. I'll do this for the damage immunity. Let's get rid of that taunt. Okay, so he's going to call it down now. Let's see what happens. Because they've got a lot of health over here. Yeah. All that max health on Starkiller does a lot of damage. Yeah. So, that's good to know. That's good to know. Reaver does some good work there. We could, if you could get Death Mark on Starkiller nice and early, that's probably a useful thing, right? Reaver Death Mark should win. Don't use squads with AoEs. Oh, well, I can't just not use squads with AoEs. Like to see Bad Batch 2, Great Mothers. I quite like the idea of Great Mothers. Balin would be interesting as well. Anything without a GL. Yeah. I'm thinking about new GL, but I don't know which one. Which is the better, Sith Eternal or JMK? JMK is better, but only if you've got Cat. I should use Alt F4 more often. Yeah. No worries, Lukey. JMK dies like a youngling. People who had Mission Zeta got the Omicron for free. Really? Sick. Do you think the new Datacron will be good enough to take Palpatine and Mara Jade from Starkiller? I don't have the Stranger. The new Vader will be good enough to take Palpatine and Mara... oh, right, I see. It's a good question. I'm not sure. Can I show that? Yeah, his is an Attackacron with max health. Just full max health. Kill SK and pull out? We're not trying to beat the team, Kyler. We're not trying to beat it. Did you see Grandmaster of the Old Republic? I did, Snow Tiger, yes. Yeah. Cleansing 6 stacks of Purge. Yeah, that was annoying. I kind of want to try Night Sisters. Let's go Great Mothers. Now, we don't have Merrin. I think Support Cron. Support Cron. Lots of crit damage. Looking like Satil is the Malgus for Old Republic. Yeah, well, I mean, listen. When we had Satele Shan come to the game, she was just a temporary leadership for the Old Republic until Revan came. Maybe this Satele Shan leads to a GL Revan Reborn. Who knows? Satil Shan is the daughter of Bastila and Revan, yeah. All hail the mothers. Okay. So. The thing is, I am genuinely worried about Starkiller. Like, I'm genuinely worried about Starkiller because I feel like Starkiller is actually just going to like, if he gets to the point where he can call down the capital, it just gets wrecked, right? So do we go for Starkiller first, or would you think we still go for Stranger? Or do we go for Maul? Like, they're all a threat. You know? She's the descendant, not the daughter. Thank you. Let's try going for Starkiller. And I'm going to go on... I'm going to go on my girl Spirit over here. Mass assist. 0 damage. That's huge. Big hit. Come on. Not quite enough damage. We need to kill him before he pulls it out of the sky, basically. Come on, Spirit. Do your thing. Nom him. Nice. Alright. I mean... They can't revive. Drop the bombs. They're definitely going to clear through her. Yeah. This is where it gets hairy. Hairy, scary Mary. Uh-oh, Maul's going to kick off. Yeah, there's just, like, it's a bit of a puzzle, this team, because you have to deal with all of, like, the high problem units. Great Mothers definitely could do, like, a multi-tap. Without a doubt, right? Or maybe we just targeted the wrong unit. Maybe we targeted the wrong unit. It was also weird how we went, like, so many turns without Great Mothers getting that bonus turn to put the next... Doomed out, right? So Great Mothers then, not so great there. They were okay. Probably cleanup team. Loss. Cleanup likely. Might also be... It might actually be a lot easier. It might actually be a lot easier when Spider Legs Maul is in the game. Because... You don't have to worry about Seething Rage from Maul. If you do 2-tap, it's good getting rid of SK. Yeah, for sure. Love the Death Trooper chomp. Is it a good idea to buy 1,000 error currency to get Moff Gideon from Gear 11 to Gear 12 and skip 100 Kairotek? Probably not. Probably not. Can Stranger be insta-killed by Cat? Yeah. Yeah, he can be. Alright. What else do you want to try, guys? What's next? We still have loads of teams that we can try. We can try Gungans. We can try Malicos, Balin, rather. We've obviously got all our GLs. Kind of want to save that. Gas is useless against this because he gets protection disruption and just sits down. Jedi Vanguard? Jedi Vanguard, potentially. Okay, a couple of people saying Jedi Vanguard. Let's try Jedi Vanguard. See how they feel. Not you. So, generally speaking, I'd want an Datacron with 25% turn meter, crit damage and protection. Protection's quite nice for her over there. We definitely want the turn meter, I feel. I feel like this is going to lose. Because I have no faith in Jedi Master Mace Windu. I've just got no faith. I have no faith. I have no face. I have no faith. Okay. So let's see how Jedi Master Mace Windu gets on then. Now, we definitely don't want to get the thingamabob over here. We definitely don't want that. Maybe we go in and see if we can just kill Starkiller? Probably. Holy crap. The fuck? What the f... Okay. Jedi Master Mace Windu kicks their fucking teeth in. Did y'all see that? All right. Okay. Okay. Jedi Master Mace Jedi Master Mace has got something. Can somebody clip that and send it back, please? I want to watch the clip of that. Windu is broken with the Datacron? Yeah, we've got these Datacrons for 4 months. That was an Datacron with loads of armor pen and crit damage, with 25% turn meter on the level 3. Would it work versus Ezra as well? No idea. No idea. But that was insane, because that AoE killed everybody apart from GK. Yeah, if somebody could get a clip of that, that would be amazing. Did the game? No, I closed down the game. When I used that AoE, I was too concerned that everybody would die that I had to close it down to make sure we didn't lock in the win. Mandalorians? We can try Mandalorians, yeah. We could try Mandalorians, no problem. If you all could just throw a quick like on the stream, that would be amazing, guys. That would be amazing if we could just get a quick like on that stream. Relic Delta doing work. I mean, to be honest, it's not really doing that much work there. That was most likely the good mods and the good Datacron. Because don't forget, they had 100% max health there. I'd love to see a clip of that to see the damage on the mace. We found Mace's use, 100%. 100%. Jedi Master Mace Windu. Win. Utter domination. 25% TM. AP and CD. Attacker. Yeah, that was like... I don't think that's as high value as, say, Mother Talzin Night Sisters. The party was indeed over, yeah. The party was indeed over. Ah! Thank you, Megamon Deluxe. Appreciate you, dude. Crit damage. With 25% turn meter on the level 3. Would it... No idea. Because that apart from G... No, I think... Yeah. That's a clip after the fact. We need the clip during the match. But it was a good effort. It was a good effort, Megamon. But Dad, I have to open up YouTube on the stream to like. Okay. It's all good, Megamon. Right. 110 likes. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it was an Alt F4. If that works every time, you'll have a worth. Yeah. It was 220k damage a piece, AoE. Not too bad. Yeah, we were looking at doing the whole firewall access. We can actually test that firewall access in peace now, actually. So... so I need to go to advanced settings. Outbound rules. I just need to find the Galaxy of Heroes one. Cloud identity, connected, core network, core networking, core networking. File and printer sharing, films and tames, gaming services. Network discovery. News and video control panel, remote assistance, routing. Because I would rather not have to worry about that sort of thing. Yeah, I just can't seem to find it there. No, we haven't tried Wampa. Wampa would die immediately thanks to the Omicrons. The first move I used was the first special from Depper and took out Starkiller basically instantly. Yeah, Wampa will just die immediately. Heroes.exe? Yeah, it just doesn't... It can't seem to find it. I found all the EA stuff. Oh, hang on. Let me see if this works. One sec. Okay, yeah, so that actually still straight up works, unfortunately. Don't know why I did that. This is just a squad arena battle. I was testing to see if this thing worked here, but it looks like it doesn't. because it should have a stopped connection. So bear with me. Because that's targeting the... What app is that targeting? Swigger.exe, yeah. If you go to details and task manager, it's got the process listed. Yeah. Heroes app, properties. Oh, it's because it's in a new folder? Wonder why it's in a new folder. Location, Alright, maybe if I change this to that folder, see if that works. There we go. Hey, we've managed to do it. We've managed to do it. So if I then apply this, try again. If that... Okay, I think we've got ourselves an airplane mode. We've got ourselves an airplane mode. Good. Okay. So we should be able to test a little more freely now. Okay. We've got it. We've got it. So what's the next team, guys? What's the next team that we're running? Yesterday, you killed Hondo R10, Brutus R9, Smee R9, Vane R9, Silvo R9 with Stranger, Starkiller, Malicos, Cal, and Ezra. Squad Arena took me 5 tries, but it worked. Without the armies, obviously. Yeah. Resistance. Okay, yeah. Let's go Zori Resistance. We could do that. Now, we're going to get kind of Relic Delta'd a bit here. Are you thinking with the current HK Cron? We've used Treya already, so no, can't do C Treya. We have C available, but we don't have Treya available anymore. So, obviously, I've got this HK Cron, which gives the fear. No, I don't need it. Obviously, I don't need that particular Cron. And this FTC will be around for a while. Evening, Rake. How you doing, bro? So, yeah, we could try this standard Cron over here. I feel like the mass assists will give them a bunch of bonus turns. Ah, thank you, Nashorn. Let's quickly check that. Because I definitely want to... I definitely want to see that AoE that we did with Mace. Alright. Pop over here. We definitely don't want that. Alright, hold on. Let's, God damn it. Stupid thing doing stupid things. Alright. So this was our clip earlier. Maybe we go in, see if we can just kill Starkiller? Probably. Starkiller just gets yeeted immediately. The fuck? Then we do crap loads of damage to Maul. So 200k, 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 35k, and 43k. We just kind of wrecked the whole team, didn't we? I think taking out the Starkiller, did that turn off his unique? Just kind of deleted the whole team. Yeah. So that's good. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Erased the whole team. Yep. Okay. that was all kinds of crazy. All right. So Finn Zori. Let's see how we get going. I'll start it up. Fear at the start, which is nice. I'll put the airplane mode on just in case. Right, okay. Hang on, is one of these a dispel? Dispel all debuffs and resistance allies. No. I don't think any of these give us a dispel, do they? Okay, so let's gain some of that steadiness. Let's try and work on Starkiller. God, that's a lot of damage. Wow. Okay. Oh. Nope, we're okay. This feels kind of ridiculously easy. This feels kind of ridiculously easy, not gonna lie. This feels kind of ridiculously easy. This isn't even close. Yeah, Finzori destroys it. Finzori with the HK Cron absolutely destroys it. Yeah. Yeah, no, Maul wouldn't do anything to help that. The Pokron is very strong. The Pokron is very, very strong. There's a lot of control there. And don't forget, like, my team is all R5 here as well. My team is all R5 here as well. So just gonna get rid of the firewall. I think it's safe to say that's definitely a win. Finzori with the HK Cron destroys. HK Cron. Alright. Now that was all R5, so we were at a negative relic delta. Not massive, obviously, and not massive relic delta. But it also had 2 Omicrons as well. Yeah, we had too much TM gain. Way too much TM gain. Alright, okay, so Finzori, super easy. Super easy. Yeah, well, they're one of the teams that really kind of circumvents Relic Delta, generally speaking. Mandos? Yeah. Mandos? Mandalorians? Are we talking... Oh, we can't do Maul Mandos because Maul is on defense for us. But we can do a standard Bo-Katan Mandalore. Yeah, we'll get to Balin afterwards. My genuine concern is that we're going to run out of crons. I think I'll go a Healercron over here. Healercron, damage. CLS might work because of exposes. I feel like, 1, we can't stun, and 2, when we do mass assist, they're going to gain a bonus turns, right? Is there a limited how many GLs can be on a team? Yeah, you only one. Alright, let's see how Bo-Katan Mandalore works. Give Grogu a kiss on his wrinkled little forehead. Absolutely. Alright, let's do some damage. Oh, nice cleansing. Oh, the stun on BKM. Not sure I'm here for that. No, indeed. Keep her alive, boo. No? Alright then. I feel like we're about to get pulled out of the sky pretty sharpish. They can't be dazed. I don't know why I bothered doing that. Oh, she got wrecked. Absolutely destroyed. Yeah, please focus on Mando. That's not Mando. Oh my god, so dead. Yeah. Oh my days. We're getting wrecked right now with Bo Mando. I don't think she's taken a turn. I'm not going to bother doing the AoE. Shame. Shame. Bo Mando, you are not the one. You are not the one. Yeah, no, she doesn't. She's not so great. Bo Mando. More like Bowman, no. BKM. Loss. Not part of the 2%. Alright, we can safely say that Stranger isn't part of the 2%. I have pure Beskar Mando, I don't care. Alright, I think somebody said Balin. So let's get our Mercs together. Who are we feeling for the Merc squad? Obviously, standard. Standard trio over here. Cortosis is better than Beskar, apparently. We'll do CLS after this one. Dash and Dengar FDC. Dash. Dengar. Crap. Where is... Is it over here? We're talking Boba FDC, right? Try Dengar with Boba later? I know, right, Burrito? I do have Maz. I've got pretty much every team in the world. Save it for the Boba FDC? Yeah, Treya got killed. Yeah, pretty much Lord Porg, yeah. Treya did not work, no. It was close though. There were moments where, like, Nihilist unfortunately never got to an Annihilate. Oh, good, Burrito. Yeah, I would kind of like to see if the Boba FDC can do it on its own. But if I use Hunter and Wrecker, I can't try New Bad Batch afterwards. That's my only concern. And if I use Hondo here... Oh, I've used Maz already. It just means that Pirate King Hondo will have to be kind of hampered. So... I mean, we can do these two. What's worked so far? Finn Zori destroyed it. Jedi Master Mace Windu destroyed it. I felt like Mother Talzin Night Sisters would have destroyed it. Yeah, no, I want to save Hunter and Wrecker in case we want to test out New Bad Batch. So, yeah, Bane Darth Vader also worked, which is not surprising. Let's try this team. Let's try this team, see what goes on. Alright. Armor Shred is always nice. Ooh! Christ. Christ on a bike. It's a shame that we lost What's-Her-Face. I was putting on the airplane mode because Marok was kicking off there. Did I put a Datacron on? I did. I used the Boba Fett Datacron. Damn it, tribe. Damn it. Yeah, I fucked that up. Sorry, guys. I fucked two birds with one stone there. Damn it. That's a shame. That's a shame. Okay, somebody said CLS, right? Let's go CLS. CL, hell yes. Where is... There he is. Now, we've got a CLS Cron, but I don't think the CLS Cron is the right choice. I feel like an Attacker Cron is the right choice. With crap loads of armor pen and crit damage. Why would Mother Talzin Night Sisters destroy this? Well, with the Healer Cron, they can't heal. You gain a crap load of turn meter from units dying, and you put a bunch of Plague out, so they just kind of get chipped away. I definitely feel like we would have won that match if I'd have played it correctly. Yeah, me too, worst. That was my bad. Do. Edrich and Orvalis, look carefully. Yes, for the Datacrons. Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's give this a try, shall we? I personally don't have a whole lot of hope for this team. We'll try and just take out Starkiller at the start. Close, but no cigar. That's a hell of a lot of damage, mind. Okay. Holy crap. Was that 256,000 damage? Was that 256,000 damage from a basic from CLS? Alright. I mean, I'm sure this is kind of being influenced by all of this. Also, Chupio does crazy stuff with this Cron. But, yeah, that was insane, dude. That Cron carried pretty heavy, yeah. CLS with Attacker Cron is crazy. Used Balin and got 72. We couldn't beat it with Balin. We nearly did, but then, oh well, to be fair, I was using the wrong Cron. Yeah, TM trains definitely win supreme here. Okay, so CLS is definitely a W. It's nice that CLS has got a use again. CLS, W, and that was Attacker Cron. Kill SK first. Easy win. CLS is a huge win there. Okay. What else? What else? Thank you, Dalman. Appreciate you, dude. 400 viewers. Yeah, a lot of people in the chat today. A lot of people in the chat today to find the testing for Starkiller, which is huge. So appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. As long as you're also hitting the like button, obviously, because, you know, we need the likes. I need the likes. All right. What are we feeling next, guys? Queen Amidala? CLS has been wiping anything and everything with the Attacker Cron. I kind of want to leave the GLs until later on, guys. If that's okay. Mon Mothma with the... Oh, no, somebody was talking about Soul Rebel fighters earlier. I'm sure Soul Rebel fighters would do quite well. Like, potentially Mon Mothma with a turn meter train team might work. Something like that. Queen Amidala? I think Queen Amidala will suffer because you'll instantly lose the decoy. I suppose you could just resummon it, turn 1. So 166 likes? That's a nice amount of likes. Here's Trash versus day 1 and 2 teams? Yeah. I don't have normal Maul. I low-key feel like EPSK might be better versus GL Ray than Stranger SK. Not sure. Phoenix with C-Rex. Frogs with the Attacker Cron. Unbenched Trench. I want to test this out first. I just want to have... We just need one more unit to go in. One more unit to go in. I mean, we could just take in the R9 POW. Could just take in R9 POW. Start the battle with 25% turn meter. Inquisition we've used, Vin. How you doing, Vin? Inquisition, I think we probably could have won. It was a little bit sketchy trying to get around the Retribution on Stranger. We took out Stranger and another unit, I think, but then Starkiller came in and dropped it on us. Alright. Saw Wigs? Well, I'm about to use Luthen in this team, unfortunately. I'm just kind of curious to see if the Hoth Rebel Scout TM train will work. I used the AoE, see. I used the AoE, and it didn't. Because I was thinking, oh, ability blocks will be nice. Anyway, let's see how we get on. Mon Mothma. The stun over here is not ideal. Sakala. Let's save that. Sakala. Literally doing 1 damage. Ooh. Oh, I suppose Relic Delta and stuff does come into play here. Ah, no, we've lost now. Definitely lost at this point. As soon as he's got that anguish. Not ideal. Dropped it on us. Bye-bye. Alright, so Mon Mothma, not so great there. Was hoping for some TM train sexy action. Momo. L. Nope. Alright, okay. We've already done Inquisition. We've already done the Inquisitors. Reaver would have worked if SK went out fit. Yeah, but he didn't have Death Mark at that time. Phoenix Serex. Okay, I'll use Phoenix Serex to get it out of the way. I don't feel like Phoenix Serex is going to work, but you never know. You never know. I don't feel like we should be tanking, right? Probably need an Datacron again, don't we? It's all about the Datacrons. How are they modded, the Stranger team? Stranger is modded pretty standard. If Phoenix works, I'll cry. Support Cron should also work. I mean, I'm running out of Datacrons, so I'd quite like... Let's try it with the Support Cron. Let's try it with the Support Cron. See how we get on. So normally I would go in and just do the AoE, but they are going to be immune to daze. We still want to do a... we still want to use a special. Because we want the assists, right? That's the thing. That is the thing. It's the bonus turns that kind of interrupt it all. Alright. Drop the bombs, I guess. Eek. Cleanse it off. Yeah, it's really hard to actually deal any damage to the team. That's the hardest point, is trying to actually hurt them. It's just so difficult to actually put any damage in. See what I mean? It's like... Yeah. Need an Datacron? Looks quite likely. That was cool. That was cool. Okay, so CLS over there with the Support Cron, not so great. That's CLS. Phoenix. Plus Support Cron. Some hope, but not much. Okay, cool. But after the stream, people are not likely to be placing Stranger on defense. Yeah, probably not. Okay, so next up, guys, what we feeling? Somebody mentioned earlier Rogue One with the Rogue One Cron, with the Adrad Cron. I don't know, maybe cheer it. So we could do something like this. You regret your decision to put him on defense. I think it's worthwhile. It's in my opinion, it's always worth testing a new team on defense anyway, because people aren't going to find the counters immediately. People will test stuff, right? Like we're doing now. Maybe immediately afterwards, a little bit different, right? This is scary. The crit hit immunity might cause us issues as well, because we need to crit them in order to get the revive, don't we? You can't kill him until you kill K2SO, and you can't kill her until you kill him. So if they just keep on ignoring, although I think the cooldown is probably just going to destroy everybody. Yeah. Didn't really get a turn with Adrad. Oh, we got one turn. Alright, so yeah, Adrad, not so good. Adrad, loss, and that was with Datacron. Okay. Every fail is a team you can kill on offense. Useful. I mean, there's that. I already shared the working teams with the guilds in your alliance. Good stuff. Right. So let's try new Bad Batch. Let's try the new Bad Batch. And do we go in with Omega or Batcher? Mars got smoked. Yeah, Mars did get smoked. 74 banners with Mother Tals and Night Sisters. Nice one, Boofle. Omega always. Let's give it a try then. I mean, I never use new Bad Batch, so I have no idea what to use. No idea what to use. We need to know these counters, but any team on defense is going to have counters. But to be slayed by Jedi Master Mace Windu makes him an offense only for me. I mean, that is kind of huge. I think it's going to be... I'll probably Night Sisters it. Gave my opponent Khmer one try with C and gave up the GAC immediately after. Right, okay. So what are we feeling for Datacron wise, guys? You like the support cron? I don't think I've got any more light side support crons. I've got one with crit damage and armor pen. So I mean, 152% crit damage and 100% armor pen. It's a pretty decent split. See a Maliko's crew, Maul and Fulcrum against Ray team with Barris Calben and lost horribly. You need SK's heal immunity. And you need the reduced damage incoming. Alright, let's go for it. Okay. Let's start working getting rid of Shaken. That's pretty good damage. That does worry me just a little. Let's break his arms. Let's reset the cooldowns on Crosshair. Hold on to your keister. Mark in on Starkiller. Alrighty. Can we assassinate him? Oh, so close. We nearly had him. That pull down, bro. That pull down. When you take the wrong Qui-Gon to underman a team, rip that. Damn. Yeah, with dedicated modding, definitely. I think my modding on my Bad Batch is kind of shit, to be fair. Check the bonus crit on the episode track. Yeah, I've heard it's giving a lot more episode currency now. Oh, I can't see it right now. 38k. Why have they updated it for the last couple of days? I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. I don't think I've got any quests to do just yet, but I'll take it. They put the bad in the bad batch. Queen Amidala. Okay, people have been asking Queen Amidala for quite some time, so we'll do Queen Amidala. So, Queenie. Queenie Bellini. Now, normally, I would go Shakti and Echo as a standard comp for this. And usually I would be using some sort of Datacron with like armor pen and crit damage, something like this. But I'd also like to have the 25% turn meter. We've done Imp Troopers already for... They did not work out. They had some hope. They definitely had hope. But GK was just causing us too many issues. So are we happy with the Cron? Attacker Cron? So crit damage and health? I'm running out of Crons now is the big issue, guys. What seems to be the best counter? Finn Zori destroys it. Mother Talzin Night Sisters destroys it. CLS destroys it. A lot of things don't. A lot of things don't. But we've definitely made some real good learnings. A Jedi Master Mace Windu fucking annihilated it. Okay, we'll try this comp first and foremost. And then we'll try some other teams. Right, okay. Yeah, we'll go for the Dispel at the start. Oh, he used a special instead of basicing her. Okay, there we go. Now we'll just summon her right back in. Hold up. Hold up. This is where you have to aeroplane mode. Because I know what Padawan Obi-Wan can do. There is some crit hit immunity, though. Let's find out. Okay. Let's just get rid of Visas. Can we get rid of Starkiller? I mean, this feels like a win to me. Queen Amidala feels like a strong win. Let's just unstun him. Yeah, that's a win, bro. That's a total win. That's a total win. 100%. Queen Amidala, strong, strong profits there. The bodyguard is going to be an instant death. Yeah, but we just resummoned it. So it was okay. What Night Sisters worked? It was Mother Talzin. It was Mother Talzin, Merrin, Daka, Zombie, Asajj. Alright, so Queen Amidala, easy W's there. Easy dubs. QA, win, attacker, Cron, dubs. Now all this might change based on comps. All this might change based on Datacrons when they change out again. So, you know, we've got to take it with a grain of salt. So, yeah. Stranger Comp is bad. The weakest team... Well, I mean, I can't change his team. And Spider-Leg Mauls is going to change things as well. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Gungans? Yeah. We can totally test Gungans. Problem is everything wants an Attacker-Cron, and I have 3 of them left. My CLS did not work with Attacker-Cron, but my CLS isn't the best. That's fair, Sindel. Alright, let's try Gungans then. I'm just going to airplane mode it, just in case. You never know. Sometimes you can just do something. Like, sometimes you can just drop balls on their head and everybody dies. Not this time, though. Yes, like Spider-Legs Maul will be an arrow unit, 100%. Yeah. That Uno reverse is so very annoying. Let's just make sure that we've got Taunt up. Back over here. Well, see you, Visas. This Gungans feels really strong right now. Not gonna lie. Gungans feels like a win at the moment. If we can take out Starkiller. Drop balls in their head? Yeah. Okay, that could be an issue. Or might not be, actually. Protection disruption. That does do something. Protection disruption does cause us some issues. Alright. So that kind of got turned on its head very quickly there. But at least a cleanup, I would say. At least a cleanup team. Like, that probably has the potential to win. I imagine that has the potential to win. So, Jay Chung, thank you so much, bro, for the $20, dude. Really appreciate you, man. Oh, forgot to turn off my airplane mode. Good. Good, good, good. Jay with the W's. The W's. Alright, okay. I think that works without Maul. Potentially, yeah. There was another team. Note, Gungans will suck against Stranger with Maul. Okay. Is my opponent testing? I don't know if they're testing right now, but they wanted to test against Stranger on defense. Somebody said Afra, right? Somebody said Afra. Scoundrels. So we can take in... where's my droids? There's the murder droids. What should we go? B2? Should we take in B2? Normally I would take in Vader, but I think we've used Vader, haven't we? Yeah, we used Vader with Malgus. Bane. Adrad failed? Yeah. Well, you want to take it in with Zuckuss and Forlorn? You can do that. He seems liable to getting bum rushed. He does like a rushy bum, doesn't he? I got something with potency. There we go. We've got an Datacron here with potency. The Zuck. The Zuck. Well, he wanted to do testing as well, so it's only fair. It's only fair. Alright. So we'll go Datacron. We've got some potency and crit damage. Let's give it a try. Let's give it the old college try, ladies and gentlemen. Hold up. Just enable airplane mode, just in case, because you never know. Sick of the fear and the doubt. Let's get some torture going, I guess. Ouchies. God, that damage output is huge, bro. I might as well try and get the burning out. Yeah, a little bit scary. A little bit scary, Mary. A little bit very scary, Mary. Okay. Not sure if we're going to survive round to another revive here. No. I probably misplayed that, truth be told. I totally misplayed that. How dare you? We'll forfeit. Try that again. There we go. Possibly viable as a two-shot? Maybe. Just don't suck. Total glass cannon team. We tried new Bad Batch. There was definitely hope there. There was definitely hope there. So hang on, let me... I've definitely missed a load of teams there. So Afra, fail. Not great plays. Okay. Do you guys want to see Trench off the bench? We could take Trench off the bench. Your Bane got destroyed because the Barris can't revive. Shouldn't have AoE'd. Oh no, the 100% offense? We can't see it. Well, we can see a Malicos, but it will be a largely diminished team. He's trying to take down a whole fleet, Sam. See a Malicos? Okay. We could try see a Malicos, but the see a Malicos team is going to be largely hampered. Because we don't have, you know, we don't have Starkiller. We do have, like, Cal. And we could run, like, Crew, maybe? And Fulcrum or something like that. Galactic got smoked, yeah. And we've already said 501st gas gets destroyed by this, doesn't he? So, I mean, we could just get an Datacron. Something like this. 9th, Crew, Fulcrum and Cal. Yeah, we got Fulcrum and Cal. We're using Crew. Okay, let's give it a try. Sweet my GAC, lost close to GP. Nice. Alright, I'll enable airplane mode just in case. Okay, so we can't stun them. Can't stun them. So it feels almost pointless to throw the rocks. It's good damage though. Call them in. Extra damage. DI coming in clutch. Oh! That was kind of huge. I don't know why I bothered going for her. They can't revive with Malicos anyway. There's hope for this team. If we can get around to turn with Malicos. Oh my lord. Yep, that's a win. That's a clear win. Like, we would win from there. Sirufu's looking good. Sirufu's definitely looking good. That feels like a pretty solid victory there. And this is like a not optimal team, right? So that's good to see. Again, we are still using pretty powerful crons over here. We are still using pretty powerful crons, but this is good to see. So let's record that one. That was Sia Malicos. Easy dub, to be honest. Attacker Cron. You just need to take out Starkiller first, realistically speaking, right? If you take out Starkiller, it's a lot easier. Because then you can control them a bit better. Okay. So people keep on telling me to use gas, so I'm going to use gas just to get people to shut up about it. Here we go. We've got 110% protection with a 5 scron. Yeah, Maz got wrecked. Let's actually start off with the form up, because I feel like this is going to get real messy real quick. In fact, can we maybe kill Maul first? The answer to that is no. The answer to that is no. Now, if we'd have saved the form up, we might have actually been okay. I think the protection disruption was playing silly buggers there. That's going to trigger. Oh, double kill. You got the double kill. That's unfortunate. I think we're going to kill some units here. Let's see if we can kill Maul. Close, but no cigar. Might even kill Starkiller if we get a chance. No, it's going to call it down. We might kill Starkiller when we wake up. The full health and protection kind of ruins it though. Yeah, full health and protection kind of ruined it, but that has some hope, I guess. Maul Mandos, we can't do Maul Mandos, unfortunately. Level 85 is required for tier 4. I mean, I don't think it was required. It wasn't on the data mine was required, right? On the video. We're just testing, bro. We're just testing. Was there another team that people wanted to see? I can't think of anything else that's going to work here. A new data mine now? Another new data mine. Oh my god, that's so much shit. Tier 4 of Maul's event does require 7-star and error level of 85 on all characters. Okay. Only 6 stars and error level 70 for Vader, yeah. On tier 3. Yeah, it's fine. New Bad Batch didn't work, but that was probably due to my inexperience with the team and the modding. Boba DC, we kind of fucked that one. We can't do that. Can't get 85 without spending. Correct, yeah. I mean, I made entire videos about this weeks ago. So, what are the current counters so far? Quite a few. Quite a few current counters at the moment. So the big ones are stuff like CLS, does really well with the Datacron. Jedi Master Mace Windu with the Datacron, 25% turn meter, destroyed it, wasn't even close. Bane Vader with the Datacron for Vader, that worked really, really well. Help me out here, guys, what else destroyed it? Queen Amidala, wonders, like really easy. What else? We had CLS, Jedi Master Mace Windu, Bane Darth Vader, Mother Talzin, Night Sisters, very easy. Finn Zori completely wrecked it. Yeah, Finn Zori completely wrecked it with the HK Cron. Yeah, so lots of good counters at the moment. Reaver team. No, we took out Stranger with Deathmark, and we took out one other unit, but then Starkiller destroyed the whole team. So there's quite a few. Yeah, there's quite a few teams. All right, maybe we try Trench. We bring Trench off the bench real quick. With his Datacron, I guess. Give it a try. I'll be surprised if this works, but you just never know. How dare you? How dare you? Taking out my units like that? Who do you think you are? Go ahead and put some... That's a lot of damage. That was a whole lot of damage. You're not the only one with DI. Ah, crap, we're so dead. Yeah, this team not so great, maybe. Bane, yeah, we've used Bane. I actually don't. It's gone midnight for me already, guys. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to call it quits here very, very shortly. Because I've got work in the morning. And I was up early this morning. So we can test a couple more teams, guys. And if you want... Or how about this, guys? How about this? We can come back tomorrow and we can continue testing. Because it's late for me now. I would like to keep going. But it's late for me now. I can test this before the end of attack phase tomorrow, and we can try and get through as many additional teams. How does that sound? if people are going to be around for it. I mean, I've got GLs. I wanted to save the GLs until the end because I wanted to try all like the non-GL teams first. Yeah? All right, guys. Yeah, cool. It's been real good. I'd like thank you everybody for coming today. I think we found out some really cool stuff about Stranger there, and we're gonna get to do it all again when Maul comes to the game. Spiderlegs Maul. But yeah, thanks for everything, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We will pick it up tomorrow, about an hour or two before the end of attack phase, so we can get a lot of attacks in. Yeah, sweet. We didn't test that. I fucked that up, Flicks. I accidentally used the Boba FDC. So yeah. All right, I'm going to find if there's anybody for us to raid, guys. Maybe some other people are doing some testing. That would be really cool. So let's see who's around. Let's see who's around, baby. Let's go over here. Who is on YouTube? Anybody streaming on YouTube right now? Looks like Troopers is... Oh, Calvin's live. I'll send you guys over to Calvin. And on Twitch. Who's live on Twitch? Calvin as well. Well, we'll just send you to Calvin on both. We love Calvin. We don't get to see him nearly enough. So thank you, everybody. I will see you all very, very soon. Peace out. Big love. See you tomorrow.